Your party dashes in from the streets at the entrance of the courtyard of the manor itself. That's when the lightning strikes. The shadows give way for a moment. And at the top of the stairs, you see an ogre magi already completing the arc. All right, so it's game day. The 20-sided warriors are going to be over here shortly, and I've been setting things up. Let's see if we get a good switcheroo. All right, so they're not going to make it quite this far, but I just wanted to have this out anyway because I could. So, okay, so this is the situation where the guys have gotten left off. Is the party is in this secret room, and they have the orc shaman, their captive, and the rest of the orcs, the two patrols have come back. They are now under the command of Grutch, the archer that keeps escaping and pissing off Ron so much. So they are here breaking down the door. Now there's a few things here that the party doesn't know. Budrug, the shaman here, her familiar is a mouse and has been secretly helping Grutch. It led Grutch to her own private stash of a few hidden things, and now that he has those and the two orc patrols with him, there's going to be some surprises for the party, especially the fact that he now has a potion of invisibility. He hasn't used it yet, but he does have it. Which is going to lead to two other surprises for the party that are set up here. Here in this is a door, but it's a secret door. But I put a regular door there since we've already discovered it. We know it's there. And the orc shaman, she was scared of going into this room. She was talking about bleeders and troggers. Now the bleeders are sturges. I only have two sturges, so I'm using like imps and stuff to represent the rest of the sturges. There is a colony of sturges that lives down in the next level. And that's why this area is sealed off. This is sealed off. The door is shut so that the bleeders don't get up here. However, if things go bad, he's going to use the potion of invisibility, and he's going to come around here, where the mouse has also shown him the secret lever to get rid of all of this this debris, these rocks, and everything that is blocking off the area. And that'll open this up. So in a pinch, he's going to open this up and bring the sturges out. Now, the last thing the players have to worry about is this over here. Can it be more obvious? There are skeletons. There are bodies. But this is what they're going to have to worry about. Because this ancient dwarven mine, this is a dwarven trap. Above the party on the ceiling, there are holes in the ceiling that will spew out. If this door is opened without disarming it, it will spew out 20 gallons of alchemist fire. Everywhere from here, from the door to over here. This entire area will be splashed with death. So that's what the players have to worry about. That's what they're going to have to encounter. That's what they are dealing with today. Now, what the in-character knowledge, our characters don't realize that we have the cavalry coming, so to speak. Elf Ranger, played by our returning 20-sided warrior Kyle, is on his way here. He ran into the druid that we freed. And the druid told him what was going on here. His favorite enemy is orcs. He heard there's an orc encampment here that he's been looking for. So he is coming here to help the party of adventurers that freed the druid, bard, and some townsfolk. And let's see what he thinks when he finds they have a necromancer with them. I mean, he worships Ouija. He's a necromancer of law, but still. And he is half-elf. So we'll see. Maybe we won't kill him right away. Also, we'll have to see how he feels about the half-orc in the party. So that's everything that's going on here. We have everything set up, everything ready to go. I have a couple of players' handbooks out here, and on the other side here is a player's handbook. They have their character sheets out. A couple of the players don't have their own dice, so we have some bags of dice out for the players, and that's it. So let's get the players in here and do a recap, and then I think we're gonna be ready to go. What do you think, Grim? All right, let's see what they have to say. Come on in, guys. That'll help if I actually start the video. Okay. And here we are with the new session. And we have a recap in here, boys.
All right.
What do you have to tell us?
So, last session was a little bit more of a subdued, kind of low-key session. It was a reconnaissance mission. So it was the monk, the gnome, and the half-elf? Half-orc? Half-orc. Yeah. The half-orc cleric / rogue. We're just investigating some of the orc encampments that we had after our last massive battle. We left behind our fighter and our necromancer with the orc shaman. So the rest of us were just looking through and seeing what we could find, what's going on. So we ended up going through some of the enemy encampments, checking out some of the bunk rooms and some of the barracks rooms, just seeing what information do they have. And as we're going through, we find a secret tunnel. And in front of that secret tunnel is this big, elaborate dwarven statue, beautifully carved. And so the gnome, being the little chaotic monster that he is, thinks, oh, let's go find out, because he knows dwarves, he knows dwarven things. Let's go check it out. Turns out, the statue is a trap. And the gnome, being the fleet-footed little thing that he is, managed barely to evade the poison gas that's out there. And is actually able to, if I recall correctly, ignite the poison gas cloud using some fire, which he's going to put that in his back pocket and use for later, because that's going to be a fun thing to know later on. And then using his crafty skills, the rogue was able to disarm that trap, and we were able to investigate further, discovering the barracks room, the main tunnel, and the secret area in the back.
All right, and then the secret area in the back, the Great Ulf's Chambers. There was another discovery there, wasn't there, Monk?
I believe we found just a ton of money and gold and silver, which was a nice little addition for all our heart givings and the door that we all had to kiss last session. But we also found a dwarven forged rapier as well. We initially thought the rapier would have gone with the statue. Maybe there was like a holster or something like that.
Nope. Found that out the hard way.
Yeah. But no, yeah. So we found the rapier. I have it in my bag of holding as well. Saving it for a rainy day or work. What else? I feel like there's more stuff that I'm missing.
There's a secret door you guys found.
Yeah, so there's a secret door in the bunk room that led back into the initial arrow slots that we found in our very first encounter coming into the mountain. And able to check through the arrow slits, we found the reinforcements that were coming with our oh-so gracious orc archer Grunch, who we found out he has a beating coming if we ever come across him again. And we hear that they are hot on our tail. They are coming in with force, and we need to get back, and we had to decide, do we try to engage them or do we fall back, break through our ranks, and just say, we need to get out of here.
So you secured the secret door in the chamber with the Tanglefoot bag. I thought was pretty smart.
Yes. So because they have their own entrance that they can get in to go back here to try to flank us. And we're hoping that with the locked and secured door, they will not be able to do that or at least delay them. So that's where we're at now, I believe, if I'm not forgetting anything else.
And that brings us up to the current moment where
we are reunited with
Grutch
everyone, and they are banging on the door.
Yes, they are. And there we are. And the orcs that are trying to get in. But wait a second. Who's that? Whoa! It's Kyle! We haven't seen Kyle at this table in like 5 years!
Glad to be back. I'm excited.
I guess all the trees you cut down, there's none left?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Finally done. Putting the axe down for a little while, picking up the bow.
Now, why don't you tell us a little bit who you are and how you got to this spot.
All right, so I'm Thandal Emberbow. I'm a elf ranger from a local village in the Dreadwood, and there's been recently a lot of orc activity around our village, and I was sent by the elders to go investigate to see what's going on, why there's so many orcs nearby, and trace the trail up to a local mountain. And on my way up, I met a druid on their way down and said that there's an adventuring party up ahead trying to deal with the orcs of the mountain here, and I figured my long-hated foes, those orcs, I'd give them any help that they needed to drive them away from my land. So, made my way, followed the trail of carnage and campfires through this system here, and now I hear the sounds of battle up ahead, and I'm eager to come join, help out.
And there you are. All right, let's get this started and see where today's adventure takes us.